Gather ye friends around your flickering campfires and listen to looming spectres of vengeance, unfinished business, and the continuation of the towering Wars of the Roses octilogy.
I understood about 10% of that, but did you say Wars of the Roses?
No, that's impossible. We finished the Wars of the Roses years ago. It was the longest series of episodes ever on...
The Silly History Boys Show!
Well, if memory serves, and I have had several blows to the head since then.
We don't want to know what happened after you cleaned the shed.
Shush.
We finished the Wars of the Roses episodes at Bosworth Field, but that wasn't the final battle.
Well, why did we stop there then? Did we get bored of it or something?
Yes, well, no, it was lots of fun and we did a pretty good job explaining some complicated history.
Didn't you finish it by saying Wales won?
We did win.
We, is it? Born in the 15th century and in Wales.
Come here!
Ouchie, so bitey!
Oh, not again. Tombo, get the hose and roll the Wars of the Roses recap.
And so it begins as soon as episode 33 ended on Bosworth Field.
Surprise, fudgos! It's me, R to the I to the 3. That's right, Richard the Third, baby. Clean yourself off, Philippa. Hello, listener! My, you put on weight. And that monobrow finally joined up. God, you're a mess. Good to see you!
What's this now? Incoming!
What? What? Oh, yeah. Hey, remember that bit in episode 33 when I charged down the hill into the Tudor horde? Well, this is that bit. Charge! Here's an unsolicited dickie! Oh, I'm playing the hits now, listener. Standard bearer, 4 hands! John Jane! Wakanda! You're mine now, Henry! Tudors leave!
Oh, Nickers, spring forth, burly Lancastrian protectors!
Your gimpy mates won't save you now! Wow! Stop pulling me off, man! The force, obviously! Ouch! Hey! How did I end up on the floor?
Get him, lads!
Do your worst, you Tudor punks. My royal armour renders me practically invulnerable!
Rough him up, boys!
I'm invincible! Into the black... Hey! Oh, just get off my helmet! I need that to live!
Well done, Henry, my chap. You're king now, innit? Hey! Now, where's the crown?
All right, mate.
Oh, hiya, Stanley. Hey! Good bit of treason, that, but...
All right, mate.
Hey, what's that in that thorn bush?
All right, mate.
You're right, it's the crown of England.
Quick, crown me up, uncle. I've got to get married to Elizabeth of York, Edward IV's daughter, who I've obviously never met, and unite the rival royal families of York and Lancaster.
It started quite well for Henry VII. He ordered the dead bodies on both sides be buried properly, except for the artist formerly known as Richard III, who was paraded through Leicester getting his bottom stabbed.
The king also ordered that everyone, on both sides, leave Bosworth Field as jolly friends.
What's this now? Oh, right, sorry, hang on, let me find my place in Nathan Armand spoke Henry VII and the Tudor Pretenders to see what I said. Henry! Me. By grace of God, King of England and France, Prince of Wales, in it and Lord of Ireland, strictly, mind, chargeth and commandeth upon pain of death, that no manner of man rob or spoil no manner of commons coming from the field, but suffer them to pass home to their countries and dwelling places with all horses and harnesses, and moreover now, no matter of man take upon himself no gentleman's place, neither in the country, nor in cities, nor in boroughs, hamlets, copses, council estates, nor pick no quarrels for old or new matters, but keep the king's peace upon pain of hanging, in it, please.
One such man is John de la Pole. He sounds like a DJ, but he is in fact a good chum of the former king. So good, in fact, that some people think that Richard had made him his heir.
Not that being heir will do John D.J. Delapole much good now, for as he rides away from the field of failure, the Yorkist cause is being concreted over in a Leicester car park. I have been a horse since Dickie's meadow, many miles in the summer sun. Loath as I am, I must stop at the next services and pray it is a service station loyal to the cause of York.
God save you, noble sir. Oh, wilt thou have suck with me by this lay-by?
What? Food. Yes. I mean, yes, me and my horse need food and water.
It shall be our pleasure, my lord. My son shall avail you. Lambert!
Your pardon, mother, I was just polishing me hard wood. Dresser.
Leave your wood alone, my boy, and sling a fudge ring in the oven for the gentleman.
Yes, mother.
Madam, exactly what business are you running here?
Oh, it's just your standard bakery, joinery and organ maker concern.
I see. Almost like there isn't a clear explanation from the sources.
Here, my lord. Surprise for Joes.
Oh my God! Why, it's uncanny. The likeness, almost perfect. Boy, what is your name?
Lambert, my good lord, Lambert Simnel.
Boy, do exactly as I say, and I will make you a star. No, better than a star. A king.
He says yes, my lord. Go, boy. Now all I need do is change your room into a Papa John's and I've basically invented the retail park.
Okay. Will you give it a go?
Trouble was brewing for the Tudors.
The 2 months after Bosworth was spent smoothing over the rather stabby relationship between the houses of York and Lancaster.
This was easier than it had been, for England was finally getting fed up with all the betrayal, murder, and war.
Also, many of the Yorkists were pretty appalled by what had happened to the princes in the Tower.
You know what we think, listener?
Richard
did it.
Come at us, history nutters.
Henry's coronation took place at Westminster Abbey in October 1485. And by this time, many former enemies had kissed and made up after 30 years of scrapping. Except for the people who got locked in prison.
And executed.
But mostly it seemed that the new king wanted to start his reign on a clean slate. He forgave most of the Yorkists who had fought against him.
Henry was, after all, a stranger in England, even if he was king of it.
The coronation was completed on October 30th, and Henry Tudor was finally formally crowned Henry VII of England.
The plotting to overthrow Henry began on the 31st of October, once everyone had shaken off their hangovers.
Here's the highlights of the first 2 years.
What am I on? Oh, yes. Hello, it's me, the bishop who put Richard II's crown on in episode 33. But hey, I'll tell you this, on behalf of God and his mates, Dickie 3 was way better than Henry V11, because he got someone else to crown him. Yes, disgraceful. Boo, other bishops. Boo, King Henry.
First, in 1486, the Bishop of Bath and Wells started running his mouth that Henry had no right to be king. He said that the Earl of Warwick ought to be.
What a delicious prospect. Me, Richard Neville, the kingmaker, finally making himself king. Hello, listener. Can I tempt you to a shallow metaphor all about chaos?
Aren't you dead?
Oh, yes, I am dead.
No, dear, he means me, George, Earl of Clarence. I inherited much of the Kingmaker's estates on his death. Whoa, it was awesome!
Hey, that's great. Aren't you also dead?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Drowned in a barrel of wine, at your own request?
Allegedly, my dude.
Well, alright.
Well, dude, I'd always been, totally fascinated by Richard Gere's nocturnal habits. Squeak, squeak.
Move on very quickly, please.
Yes, this is our man, young Earl Warwick, pure Plantagenet blood running through his veins, yo. Alright.
You nicked, Bishop.
Woodville, you chavvy little traitor. How many returning characters are there?
Oi, mark my tailor-made velour armour, Bishop. The Queen of England is a Woodville again.
Think your spray tan will show up on a 10-groat note, do you? Burn. I'm going to go and hide in Oxford University. See you later, burn!
After him!
I'm Sir Francis Lovell, Richard III's best mate in playgroup.
I'm Tom Stafford. Ford. And we're the Staffords. I'm Tom Stafford.
I'm Humphrey Stafford.
What's your deal then? You collecting for something, is it? In for a laptop, yeah?
No, we're off raising trouble for this usurping Tudor grub in the north.
The North loved Richard.
The king in the north.
We loved it.
We...
Loved it.
We loved it.
All of this happened within 2 years of Henry becoming king.
King Henry was young, and because he'd been plucked from nowhere to superstardom...
Like Jade Goody.
What is wrong with you this week?
I think someone's padding this out after a few tins of cocktail.
I see. Well, you dial 99... Anyway, Henry Tudor had never been a great landowner. As he'd been exiled most of his life, he had no experience running a country, and he had to learn on the job.
And learn very quickly.
Go forth, my shifty agents of the crown. Sniff out the traitors to my rule, innit? Nice try. We all claim the right of sanctuary.
Turn around, touch the ground, sanctuary.
The jinx. No comebacks.
We're all hidden on holy ground, so you're not allowed to catch us.
But the Yorkist plotters had not reckoned on Henry's secret weapon.
Go, go, Tudor litigation squad!
An army of dozens of thirsty lawyers who rewrote the laws of sanctuary.
You nicked my pedigree, chum!
Ah!
In the name of the king, drag these treacherous pushos out into the street and execute at least one of them.
Bagsy, not me!
Oh, Bagsy, not me.
Bagsy not.
Too late! Cut his head off while the other three escape.
Yay!
Boo!
Of these annoyances, Henry dealt with easily enough, including a super fun assassination attempt when he visited York. Richard III loving York.
People of York, your new king has braved the one-way system to greet my loyal subjects. Oh, come on, don't be like that. What was so good about Richard III anyway? I really don't understand the fascination with saying he was some incredible dude.
He was a saint and the perfect king.
Oh, pull the other one. What's he pension saint of? Offing miners?
Die, usurper!
I'll save you, my king! Me, Henry Percy IV from the Alnwick Castle live show! Bodyguard, go! And I will always love you!
Oh, cheers, Percy. You can have your lands back now.
Yay!
But even this troubling montage of troubles is not as troubling as what is happening in Ireland.
Do you think that line maybe needed another go-over?
Yeah, maybe. Aye, you can pack anything now, I can tell you. We're not in jolly fun American movie Ireland. We're in proper late medieval Ireland, listener, which means that I'm no fun at all. I am Thomas Fitzgerald, Earl of Kildare, and I'm what you call an Anglo-Norman baron, which means I own a fair bit of Ireland. But I'm quite English, really.
Thomas! Thomas, look at this!
It's complicated, listener, but after 1066, the Normans also started moving into Ireland as well.
Thomas, there isn't time for you to tell the listeners that you are a staunch ally of the House of York. Look at this child!
Calm down, Polly. Haven't seen you in years, and you come in here shouting and waving a boy in me face.
Hello.
Hi. Polly, what has got you all excited now?
Who does he look like?
Give us a clue.
Okay, first letter is...
Okay, film. A book. Oh, no. A powerful English noble family. Second word, right, grunting pig, pork. York. Okay, no, that's good. Dancing, swinging your jaw. Should we be past all of that? Have you a heart attack? Music? No. Whiskers, cheese. Oh, mouse. York. Oh my God!
What?
Is that the young Edward, Earl of Warwick and heir to the House of York?
No. But he looks like him, doesn't he?
Good enough for me! Let's rebel!
This was troubling news indeed for King Henry.
This is troubling news indeed. The young Earl of Warwick spotted in Ireland, surrounded by nobles historically loyal to the king that I replaced. Didn't we lock up young Edward for safekeeping?
Oh yes, straight away. And I can tell you, nephew, young Edward is definitely not in Ireland.
Why's that?
Because he sat over there.
Right.
And he's been locked up there in the tower for 2 years. It seems that we've uncovered a secret Yorkist Princes in the Tower cloning program. That's quite a difficult line to say.
Begun. The Clone War has.
I don't think it's that. Besides, little Warwick isn't a prince in the Tower. He's the eldest surviving son of George Clarence.
Was he the geezer in the Mankini in episode 32?
Yes. He was later executed by his brother King Edward IV for plotting treason.
Drowned in wine, yeah. Not a bad way to go in my book, listener. I tried myself, except I'd asked to be drowned in Clark's pie ice cream.
Why am I expositing while you get to talk to the audience? I'm the king, you know.
The fourth wall is the least of your worries, Hen. There's been another sighting of Edward of Warwick on Guernsey.
Either there's an Earl of Warwick cosplay fad sweeping the country, or those Yorkist scummers are using doubles.
And speaking of Yorkist scummers, Hen, the Earl of Lincoln, John de la Pole, has gone missing.
G'day, Cocker, and welcome to the Duchy of Burgundy in what is now modern Belgium. Anything to declare?
The sun of York shall never set.
Right, any fruits or vegetables, Mr.
Pole, John de la Pole, by grace of God, Earl of Lincoln in the East Midlands, and servant to the true royal line of England, the Plantagenets. Tudor's leave!
Kai?
I was a true friend to King Richard, fought for him at Bosworth, and only took the king's pardon because I knew that somehow I must have revenge on him.
Passport?
Oh, must you? I warn you, I was deep into the whole new metal scene.
Well, that's a lot of piercings, your Earlness. Purpose of visit?
To depose the upstart dog who befouls the throne of England.
Righto, I'm just going to put visiting friends. Right, enjoy your stay in the fabulously wealthy Duchy of Burgundy.
John de la Pole did indeed have a friend in Burgundy, the Duchess herself. The Duke, Charles the Good, had accidentally died and been eaten by wolves some years before.
The football team? Ew.
Silly. Burgundy was ruled by his widow, a certain Margaret of York.
Surprise, fudgos! It's me, Margaret of York, daughter of a murdered dad, sister of a murdered brother, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Your Grace?
Shut up! I'm doing the exposition. Get me, listener. A woman with agency and a silly voice. Yeah, I know. Pick your jaws off the floor and watch me break out of the someone's wife bracket.
But your Duchessness...
Fine. We'll do the exposition with you in a headlock. Come here. Come here! I am Margaret of York, daughter of Richard, Duke of York. Keep still! Sister of Edward IV. I don't care. Sister of Richard III, and also sister to George, Duke of Clarence. He was my favourite. Shame about the gerbils, but each to his own. Since my husband was eaten by wolves, don't ask, it's complicated. I have dedicated every moment of my life to revenge on the Tudors and the House of Lancaster. Butler, there's someone at the door. Come on, sleepyhead.
Yeah, my apologies, dread lady. Presenting the Earl of Lincoln, William Delapole. Oh, down I go again.
Madam, I return to you from your kingdom with a present.
Hooray for Margie! What have you got me from England? HP sauce? Monster Munch?
Even better than that, I present to you your nephew, the Earl of Warwick.
Oh, hello, Your Majesty.
You're my nephew? I mean, you look like him, but you sound like a massive peasant.
Yes, we've been working on sounding less common and awful, but there's still a ways to go there, I must admit. And yet you will agree, Great Duchess, that the family resemblance is uncanny.
It's like looking in a stupid mirror. Who is this boy?
Oh, I know this one. I am Edward of Warwick, son of George of Clarence, and the rightful heir to the throne of England.
Yes, well done, just as we practiced. This, my lady, is Lambert Simnel, a common twit who bears an uncanny resemblance to your nephew, and who we shall use to overthrow those naughty Tudors.
Can't spread him on a bacon sandwich, can you? Anyway, you have done well, Polly. Wherever did you find such a ringer? Is there an agency? A sort of Magic Mike-style agency? Because I could really get into that.
The chronicles are not super clear.
I was working for an organ-grinding baker who fits kitchens.
Don't worry about it. We only need to get him on the throne, then we can have him quietly murdered once we're on top again.
What?
I have also brought with me Thomas Fitzgerald, the Earl of Kildare.
Hello, Mrs. Plantagenet. Me and the lads can't wait to get this Egypt here on the throne. To it, I've brought me Gallowgass with me.
Gallowgass? We'll go to the pub after, plotting first.
Unsurprisingly, the Gallowgass have little to do with glassware, although they do enjoy a light ale after work.
Oh, how exciting! I bet you've come third in the pub quiz for the last 10 years as well, losers.
In fact, madam, the Gallowgass are the finest mercenaries in all Ireland, trained from childhood to fight all manner of Vikings, Normans, and indeed anyone they are paid to take their great axes to.
Oh, cool. I do love a good circle merc, listener. Allow me to present my mercenaries. This is Martin Schwartz and the Scissor Kickers.
We are about to face salute you!
The finest mercenaries in Europe.
Hooray, ye blokes! Schwartz is the name, scrapping is the game. Point me and me men in the direction of Pomland and watch us go. The Schwartz is with us.
May Schwartz be with you!
Now then, Johnny boy. Settle up with you two and craftwork here. Go bring me back our kingdom.
The son of York shall rise again.
It was the summer of 1487. On the face of it, merry England was enjoying the sunshine, but muggy invasion clouds gathered. The rebel army came together in Ireland, and at Dublin Castle, maybe the cathedral, Lambert Simnel was crowned King Edward VI.
Oh, what a fantastic organ! Oh, you're a set of dears, you really are. Who'd have thought that a no-marked boy of no status would be elevated to an ordained king, completely at random?
What?
He said all all who sail with us to England shall receive rich reward.
And the mob carried Lambert Simnel through the streets of Dublin on their shoulders.
To the harbour where the rebel fleet waited to restart the Wars of the Roses once again.
Just when you think something's finished.
And you know what else is finished?
This particularly silly episode of the Silly History Boys show?
Yes!
And so for all the beard-stroking scheming,
Secret medieval clone armies.
And foisting the Wars of the Roses back on you like an ex who shouldn't have been able to pick that lock from the inside.
we are...
As always,
Sorry!
Oh, hey, man. Didn't see you there.
Pretenders Assemble, or episode 110 of the Silly History Boys show, was written and produced by the Silly History Boys. The parts of Henry Tudor, King of England, in it by ear, Stanley, a backsliding scouser, the baby-eating Bishop of Bath and Wells from episode 33 of the Silly History Boys show, Lovell, a posh idiot, and a cheerful Australian Burgundian customs official were performed by me, your dear Uncle Bob. Many returning characters this week for our next performer, doing the voices of John de la Pole, an English rebel and faintly harassed Basil Fawlty type, Sir Anthony Woodville, does anyone call for a chicken Kiev pizza, Georgie Clarence dude, and Harry Henry Percy IV from our Annick Live episode were ably performed by Stu, the Pear Bear Pig. The roles of Jasper Tudor, ever loyal, ever Clark's Pie ice cream loving, the crone from the Flabby Crone, who's been in 5 episodes now, Humphrey Stafford, a posh idiot, yep, that's in his wheelhouse, and Martin Schwartz, the gravelly Australian Crocodile Dundee rushbooker type from Belgium, were all ably performed by Tom Tombo Fermor. The roles of a butler, please, a suave assassin, Thomas Stafford, a complete posh idiot, and Lambert Simnel, a very innocent idiot, and the ultimate Plantagenet diva, Richard III, what a cameo this week, were ably performed by Will, Uncle Bilbo, Tristram. I hate those guys. The role of Margaret of York, daughter of Richard of York and sister to many kings and big players in our Wars of the Roses series, episode 29 to 33, ladies and gents, if you want to go back and listen to the quintology, which is now a septology, sixtology. The part of Margaret, Duchess of York, was ably performed as a Lady Richard III by Gemma Velma von Bob. Thank you, my sweet. You are very good. Big thanks once again to Lord Fastfingers Tristram for the Silly History Boys show theme tune. 110, not out. Not bad. A dip in the very warm spa pool at the Tower of London is gifted to Zapsplat.com for all their fine music and sound effects. New gloves and codpiece go to Scotty Buckley of New South Wales Burgundy for the use of his music this week. In addition, thanks are given to the nice people at Bardcore for the use of their medieval A Land Down Under. Who would have thought that concept would dovetail with anything? If you have enjoyed this particularly silly episode of the Silly History Boys show, you can check us out on social media. Just look up the Silly History Boys show for some upcoming live shows. Not only that, if you've really enjoyed this show, you can support us on Ko-Fi, as many fine people have this week, to pay for our big promotional photo shoot. We went to York, and a nice man called Tom, not that one, took pictures of us like his French girls. It was a lot of fun, but very warm. So thank you very much to all who have contributed to that. And if you haven't, well, you can if you want. We will be back next week for Wars of the Roses Part 7, The Age of Usurpatron. See you then. Thank you, bye! Bye!